What's that, Lily? You ready? Come on, you could have caught that. That's it? Hey guys. Finally back from playing around on vacation and doing some wrenching. And get a little catch up. Kind of what's going on. That's a lab for you. She was just playing a minute ago. I figured I'd catch her on camera, but no go. Anyway, got caught up on some power equipment that you know, buy, sell, trade, that kind of stuff. And the wife was going out yesterday, and she called me up. Said there's a free tractor on the side of the road, which was this Craftsman with a funky-looking Thatcher on the front of it. And I guess you drive over with the mower when you're done. So it's ratty, but it's all serviced and ready to go, and price is free. That's done. There's another Craftsman. Had a lifter mounting stud came out. Thought I had a bad motor, but the lifter stud itself just started backing out. I'll Loctite that back together, and she's done. And this thing over here is a Ransom belt drive walk behind, who a neighbor traded to me for a somewhere between those two tractors right there for it, and just did a little servicing on that, and she's ready to go. Hopefully get rid of some of this stuff before the season's done, just for space. Yeah, now you want to play. You're nothing like it. Go play with your little wooden friend over there. Did a couple of OCC videos, and it was pretty neat going down to there. Those guys always intrigued me because I kind of grew up in the area, so kind of what the following is on that. I've been hunting down parts for the bus, and been doing pretty good at it. She is hidden back in here, but I'll show you what we got. First of all, kind of Mike, the guy that was on the junkyard videos, hooked me up with the rear jail bar section that I was missing. Just put that on. And I've done some shopping right before I left at a yard sales. Well, you can see them. So those two things over there are they're just a canvas. I'll walk over to them. They're just cams that you'd hang on the wall, you know, picture, and then painted or whatever you want to call it on the front surface. I'm going to make those my two front door panels. And we have a surfboard from Hawaii that I got at a yard sale. It's got some really neat insignia, or whatever you want to call it, writing or decals or details up on the back side of it. So that's going to get cut in half and turned into the table. It's rough. Both ends are really chewed up bad, so I have no problem turning it into a surfboard, table rather. And this stuff over here, you can see, is it's like bamboo. It's a bamboo carpet. It rolls one direction and the other way it's stiff as a brick, you know. And that I'm going to use on the floor. So all that stuff right there was $50 total. So that's half my interior. While I was at the swap meet, did one in Lars Anderson there. Got a set of new seat belts for the front for $5. We scored some front bumper mounts and a rear bumper mount. A couple of deluxe front trim, but they were ratty, but they're only $5, so I figured I'd grab them. And we got some up in Maine on the junkyard videos. I grabbed some of these guys, which are the two front, what do you call them, fried eggs, front directionals, and they're in better shape than what I have. All this black spaghetti is the stuff that goes in the moldings on the side. These pieces right here. I don't have any of that. I kind of like going with red instead, but I found black, so be it. There's black. There's that rear engine tin that I've been looking for, that I got up with BW Darren in Florida. It's got to be cleaned up, but it's the right one, you know. It will fit in there. So when I do some painting of other pieces, I'll paint that also. And lo and behold, in the back of that truck, I said they put up a good fight, and they did. But we do have a set of bumpers. The rear one is just a blade. It does not have the mounts, and it does not have the overriders. but it's something fairly straight to start with. And worst case, I can always put just a blade on and add the overriders later, or just leave it off. And what else are we were? Oh, on the bus. This one we got rims, 4 rims from Florida. Kind of hanging right there. But as you can see, that rim and that rim is the same thing. And at the swap meet, I had gotten 4 hubcaps, the correct hubcaps for them for like 20 bucks, I think it was. Oh, and got a repair manual for when I start going through it. Buddy of mine, John, hooked me up with those hubcaps. I don't know what the hell I did. Oh, they're there. There's a bunch of hubcaps. There was a couple in here, 1 or 2. I remember 2 of them being broken though when I first got it. So between the 4. All right, shut up. All right, you barking at? It's your problem. Hey, he had a thyroid that was crapping out on him. Wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing, so the wife's got him on medicine, and he's lost 10 pounds in a month. Suave, debonair lad that he is, but he's got a little bit more energy too, as you can tell. The big mouth. What else we got going on? Oh, picked it right before I left. I picked this thing up at a yard sale for 10 bucks. Didn't look like it did, like it does now. Runs drives now. That's a little, I don't know what, Chinese. I think it's better than those Chinese scooters. I looked it up. The price was 1,800 bucks when it was new. Whatever that is, Denali. And of course, it's got battle scars. But most ATVs do. So I'll go for a couple $100 maybe, 300 bucks. And this guy, put her up on the lift and started doing a little bit more working on her. If you remember before, the front tires were cutting into the front fenders and it had a really big dig. Kind of went up like that and cut in. Actually, I can show you. It's kind of a before and after here. One side's done, one side's not. This is what we were dealing with. Had a big old notch in the fender there. And of course you had this pinstriping. They had this, chrome crap. And it just seems like they wrapped the very front of it and stopped. Why they didn't go down the side, I'm not sure. But what I ended up doing, I'll show you this side anyway. What it looks like before. What I ended up doing was this. Where's he going? Hey, stay in your yard. Go on. Kids. What I ended up doing was, I'll show you in the front. I took a piece of tape and kind of, drew a better line over it to get what I wanted and to match up to where that big dig was in the center. And I just cut that with a zip wheel and then ran some sandpaper underneath it. Then buffed out that edge after I peeled off the that pinstriping there. That pinstriping was kind of tacky, and plus if you left it on, you would be able to follow it, what the curve is put on the fender, but with it off of there, you don't see it. And I picked up a roll of that little chrome door jamb stuff and kind of went over the whole thing on this side. That's the kind of the after. I don't know while the camera picks it up, but it definitely looks better than what it looked like before. I know where that little section was in the front, so for me, I know where it is, but after you let that down, the tire goes up in the wheel well, it looks a lot more natural. It just, your eye doesn't go to it anymore. And I didn't want to paint the car, so I didn't want to fill it and have to get in a bunch of paint. Just kind of wanted to keep this as simple as possible. Oh, and the wheels look different, don't they? I put those, I don't know what you want to call them, but it's a fake car, right? So you might as well have fake weight walls. They're like 2-inch white wall on a ring, you want to say. But it kind of cleans the car up a little bit. I still got to pull the motor on it, do some of that stuff, and do some the cylinder head retorquing. I haven't gotten to that. Just kind of want to screw around with the outside of it. Straighten the bumpers out. Both bumpers were tweaked, and put the 2 bumperettes on the back, the 2 good ones that I had, and for now left the front ones off. There's just red tape there, just so when you're working on it, you don't slice your ear off. So that's what that is. Well, thanks everybody for watching my videos, and I need some time to get caught up on all the other ones as I was away. Every place had internet access, but it was ridiculously slow. So I'd watch a 5-minute video, it took a half hour. So, oh well, I got to watch some though. And we're back at it, and doing a bunch of wrenching. I got some cars coming in for repairs. I might do some videos on that. And my dad once, I was at his house, he was having a problem with his car not starting. And I had a test light in the back of my truck, and kind of showed him how to go about tracking it down, and he kind of wants me to make a video of how to use a test light, and he went and bought one out. So I'll probably do one of those pretty soon too. Again, I'm done yapping. This one's probably long enough. Thanks for watching, and take care.